Hello YouTube fans, how are you today? Well, I'm doing pretty good myself today. Today what we're going to be doing, we're going to be installing a cable line and a cable jack for antenna use for my very old school style radio. The Toshiba stereo receiver from the 1960s to the 1970s. It's a very good receiver. And I don't really get a lot of good stations like on FM or on AM because of the type of antenna I am using, an indoor bow antenna, like a bow antenna. It works okay. It is stuck on my window, and I still use it for today. And this is my main antenna line, going all the way up on my closet trim to make it look very nice as well. Now, I've been working on this project for a couple years now and trying to see what type of antennas I can use. Now, I'm new at this. I don't know what type of antenna to get for my receiver. Now, I don't know if it's an antenna law. You have to use an indoor antenna or outdoor antenna. That's the one thing I would like to use is an outdoor antenna for my little receiver. Now, I do got a hole here. It's a little bit bigger because of the type of cable I have. It actually has the cable F connector female attached to it. That's the reason why the hole is bigger. Typically, when you run your line, you make a very small hole because you don't have the F connector on here. Now, this is my brand new line here. If you can see, I have the F connector converted into BCN connector because that's what I modded my receiver with. And I do have the cable jack. This is going to be mounted right here where my hole is at. But that's what I'm going to be doing today. But before we get into that, we got to install this first. On the line through this way, run it through my closet. There's a hole in the back, and I'm going to run it all the way up on my wall, and then I'm going to shoot it this way and go up in the ack with the cable line itself. Now, I like to get a little bit longer cable, like 100 foot or 50. That'll work too. Now, let's set this off to the side. We don't need this just yet. We're going to be using that later on, but the one thing we're going to need is my main line here. Now, I do got some cable holder ties here to tie it in, and I do have some tape on the end of one of my connectors. And let's go and peel off these little Velcro strips. And we need to open up the closet doors over here. Turn on some more light. Put that down here, like that. And we're just gonna fish this through the hole. If it wants to go through the hole. Get me quite stubborn at the time, because I don't have it guide it where it needs to actually go. It's a little bit more tricky than you think. You gotta keep the wire straight. Or you can actually fish it through the second hole in the back of your wall. And now, this is just antenna use. This is not going to be installing cabling for actual cable itself. Holy moly. Dude, tangled. Tangly cable oil. And I just want to work with it really slowly before I don't actually damage the cable itself. And yes, everything is mostly analog with my receiver and everything else. Nothing is digital on it. That's why I'm doing it this way. Makes it a little bit easier. But, you know, whatever project you want to finish, it's whatever you want to try to do. Alright. I do got a lot more cable than I expected, but that's plenty of cable though. I'll screw this in here. And only hand tighten. You don't need to tighten it completely. Yeah. There you go. Where's my screwdriver? But it's all sorts of different ways you can do antennas. You can use indoor and outdoor antenna. But there you go. This is somewhat completely now done. And now the one thing I gotta do is fish up my main line all the way into the arc. And that's going to be a lot of fishing. A lot of fishing with that line now. But I'll make it all nice and neat and everything. And there you go. That's how you install a cable and a cable jack on your wall. If you are going to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment down below. Please like, please share. Peace out. Bye guys. Thank you for tuning in. And I will hopefully see you in the next vlog when everything is completely done. Later.